If you're watching this, you're probably doing your research. You're reading reviews, you're trying to protect yourself, and maybe you've been burned before. Now you're thinking, is this safe? Is this real? Am I about to make another mistake? And I want you to know something first. That feeling, that hesitation, that's valid. And this video is for you. Not everyone comes into opportunities the exact same way. Some people come in excited, some people come in skeptical, and some people come in with past experiences, past disappointments, past environments where they felt judged or even controlled or maybe even hurt. So when they step into something new, they're not just experiencing what is happening, they're experiencing it through everything that they've already been through. And this is where reviews kind of get complicated, because two people can be in the exact same room and one person can walk away saying, hey, that's changed my life. And another person walks away saying, well, that made me feel uncomfortable. Same room, same words, just a different experience. And why? Because we do not experience reality as it is. We experience reality as we are. Let me show you exactly what I mean. There's a review on Trustpilot right now that says, Avoid Livestotori. My experience was uncomfortable from the start. The instructor was rude, called people out by name, and singled me out in front of everyone. And I want to walk you through this, not to dismiss it, not to argue with it, but to show you what was actually happening on both sides. This person first purchased from us December 19th, 2025. And from that exact day, our team reached out to her personally. She responded with heart reactions, thank you, LOL, okay, will do. And that continued over 3 months. And she did not purchase once during that time. She purchased 3 times, 3 separate programs on 3 separate occasions, 3 separate dates, 3 conscious decisions. On March 24th, our team asked her, hey, what was your biggest takeaway? She said, 1, always express gratitude, follow the money, focus on one product at a time. That does not sound like someone who felt pressured. That is someone who is actually learning. Then came workshop day. But I'm always there. And I will honestly say yesterday, I was extremely disappointed. Extremely disappointed. And the reason why I was extremely disappointed is because how did most of you guys show up? Like, think about it. How did most of you guys show up? If there was a scale, right? How many of you guys have kids? Wiggle your hands. All right. Some of you guys have kids, some of you guys don't have kids. Let's pretend we all had kids. All right? And there's a scale where people are being graded, just like school or whatever the case is. There's an A grade, there's a C grade, and there's an F grade. The A students are the one that's in the front of the class doing the work, and they're the ones that normally pass and have the success. Correct or incorrect? The C students are half there, distracted. They're like, you know, they may start strong and then end really bad, or they may start bad and then, you know, try to end strong, right? Those are C students. And the F students, they're distracted, they're disengaged. How would you guys, in your honest opinion, if you had to be brutally honest with yourself, how did you guys show up yesterday? People, hey, I did not say B student, I said A, C, and F. People love to pay for coaching, but we don't like accountability. I'm here to hold every one of you guys accountable. There's no B student. A, C, and F is the only options I gave you. You cannot say A and you have to say B, then guess what you think you are? And I would give it to Kenneth, because Kenneth was the only person with his camera on yesterday. But what about everyone else? Type the answers in the chat, right? I'm asking a question and right now we're free to type the answers in the chat. This is real. I'm really actually talking to you guys. Right, Angela, I'm waiting for an answer. Valerie, Tyler, Reggie, Renee. I'm actually here asking you guys for an answer, not to just stare at me. Right, this is accountability. This is coaching. You guys want success. Can't have success operating as a C student. Cannot have success operating as a C student. You cannot. Someone looked like they dropped off. They couldn't handle it. All right? You cannot have success operating as a C student. I'm not here to say X, Y, and Z, right? Or make you guys feel bad. But I need you guys to understand this one thing. If you fail right now, who do you think you're gonna blame? Me or yourself? If you fail at affiliate marketing, you come to my class, you take both days, you go out, a week passes, and you fail, who are you gonna blame? And be honest, me or yourself? But no one ever actually looks at how we show up. We're so quick to blame. We're so quick to point fingers without watching how we're showing up. But I want you guys moving forward in your life, look at how you're showing up to things. Look at how you're showing up. Well, she felt called out, she left the Zoom, she asked for a refund, and the next day she posted the review. Now, remember what I said earlier? We do not experience reality as it is, we experience reality as we are. In her refund message, she mentioned something very important. She said, this reminded her of her controlling marriage. Think about that for a second. If you've been in an environment where someone used authority to make you feel small, then being called out publicly might not feel like growth. It might feel like danger. And that is a real human response. Her feelings were actually valid and real, but, and this matters, that does not automatically mean the environment was wrong. It means her experience was filtered through her past. Same room, same words, a completely different lens. Now, here's what I want you guys to see, because this is not the first review that says Junior was rude. This is not the first review that says the training was not helpful. This is not the first review that says someone felt pressured. And when you look at all of them together, every single one follows the same pattern. Person comes in with hope. Person does not do the work. Person does not get the result. Person looks outward for somebody to blame. Not because they're a bad person, but because it's so much easier to write a 1-star review than it is to look in the mirror. And I say that with zero judgment because I've been that person too. I have blamed circumstances. I have blamed other people. I have pointed outward when I should have been looking inward. We all have. But here is a difference between the people who succeed and the people who leave reviews. The people who succeed, they feel the same discomfort. They may hit the same walls. They may have the same doubts, but they ask a different question. Instead of, why is this happening to me? They ask, what is this trying to teach me? We have over 400 reviews on Trustpilot. The people leaving 5-star reviews, they're not living a different life than the people leaving 1-star reviews. They're making a different decision about how to show up. Now let me show you the other side of the same room. I want to address something that kind of popped up recently when I was kind of looking at some reviews, and I seen something that kind of shocked me. Right? It was crazy because I know my intentions. I know what we're doing here. But somehow this person goes and says I was yelling at you guys in Monday class in front of hundreds of people because you guys weren't really making any money. And I don't remember I don't remember the situation being like that. So I'm pretty much having this really small kind of get together with with some of you guys, because I know that most of you guys were actually probably inside of that room when it happened. And I just kind of want to hear your perspective, like what actually happened, or not what actually happened, but like your version of what happened during that Monday class. You know, when I probably called you guys out and brought attention that, you know, you weren't making money or you were not performing up to your fullest capability or capacity.
And learning affiliate marketing from you, Junior, and I've been learning affiliate marketing from you for the past couple of years. This has completely changed my life. You were really the first person that was just very like serious. Like I would say almost everywhere else that I was trying to learn affiliate marketing and entrepreneurship, it's like they weren't actually taking it seriously. And you were the first person that was kind of like, okay, we're putting you into affiliate marketing entrepreneurship boot camp.
Well, I mean, getting called out, obviously, it takes me a minute, and I do get my feelings hurt easily. However,
I don't have a problem with it coming from you as aggressive or direct, because I feel like some people need to be directly talked to.
Sometimes you be very blunt and straightforward and telling me like, Trang, it's retarded for you to even think $10,000 a month is a lot of money. Be open.
And then after that, you went on to make $10,000 in a week.
being here, learning from you, it has made me stronger, more confident, and frankly, more capable. And a lot of that came from the tough love that you delivered.
It kind of makes me feel like you care, like you want to know what kind of problems I'm having that may be blocking me.
That really helped me to get back on track. So I really appreciated that, and I took it as constructive criticism and that you're trying to help me.
Frankly, you calling me out in that moment, was it fun for me? Absolutely not. Was it something I needed to hear? 1,000%. And that's what really brought me to the results that I got last month and that I'm going to continue to get.
Well, because it's really what you focus on. The whole thing is some people experience it one way and some people experience it another way. Really, you need to come in, experience it for yourself, and take your true feelings of how you feel about it, not how somebody else feels about it.
Guys, same room, same coach, same accountability. Two completely different experiences. If you are coming in looking for a shortcut, if you are expecting results without doing the work, if you want to sit in the back row with your camera off, avoid Livesotori, because this environment will push you. Not because I enjoy making people uncomfortable, but because the discomfort is exactly where the growth is. I have a saying, people want coaching but no accountability. You cannot have coaching. You cannot be coached without the accountability. And if you're not ready for that, this is not your place yet. And that's okay, by the way. But if you're someone who's tired of playing small, if you've tried other things and you know the missing piece is not more information, it is accountability. If you're willing to show up with your camera on, even when it's uncomfortable, even when you do not feel ready, even when everything in you just wants to stay in the back row, this community was built for you. The people who thrive here are not the ones who had it all figured out when they walked in. They're the ones who decided, I'm going to be an A player, even on the hardest day, even when I get called out, even when the mirror shows me something I don't want to see. Those are the people who change your lives in here. So before you make a decision based on any review, do not just research the opportunity, research yourself. Ask yourself, am I looking for comfort or am I looking for growth? When someone challenges me, do I shut down or do I lean in? Because the better you understand yourself, the better decision you will make. And whatever you decide, I respect it. Now, for the comment sections, drop one thing for me. What grade are you showing up as right now, right? And that's in your business, in your life, in whatever you are building. Are you showing up as an A student, a C student, or an F student? Guys, this is no judgment. Because the first step to becoming that A student is being honest about where you're starting. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys later. Take care, guys.